Good evening, I hope everyone's well today, thank you for watching. The King's done something great. He's cut off contact with Prince Harry completely. I am completely behind the King when he's doing this. I want to explain why in a bit more detail. Family business should remain in the family. That's true of common people, working class people, middle class people, or even the tippy top in the land, being the King and the royal family. It's just not done. Okay, it's just not done. And it's certainly not done if you are a celebrity or you have status and privilege. Personal ruptures and personal arguments stay within the family. It's rule number one. If one of my family was a billionaire or a millionaire and I thought I could make money by going to the press, will I go to the press? No. I have a solid moral compass and I know that that is wrong and not to do that. So when I see the petulant spare whining that he's afraid for his children's safety if they come back to the United Kingdom, where does the responsibility lie? It lies with Harry, unfortunately. He decided to disrespect the Queen, the late Queen, Elizabeth II. He decided to talk trash about his family in public to make money. He decided to up sticks and leave and go to America. All this was his doing, and his wife, Meghan, what's she playing at? What's her game? It's a free meal ticket, that's all it is. It's patently obvious to anybody who pays attention. She wasn't happy that she was playing second fiddle to William and Kate. That's what it was. It was always William and Kate because they're the heirs and Harry is the spur. There's a pecking order in the royal family. It's hierarchical. You could say it's monarchical, because it is. It's about the king. It's his royal family, it's his royal household. In our country, when they decided to step away and become private individuals and trade off their royal status and connections, we strip them of the HRH, which they can still use in private, and they do use in private. They just can't monetize it. That's the distinction in our country. Other royal households, like in Japan, there was a princess a few years ago, Princess Mako. She couldn't inherit the Japanese throne because they don't allow females to inherit, even if there's no boys. But they were also much more stringent when she decided that she wanted to marry a commoner. They stripped her title, they stripped her royal status, she's no longer a royal at all, unlike Prince Harry, and she's a completely private individual. She's not sold any stories to the press. She's not trading off her royal connections because they stripped that connection when she stepped away from the royal family. Harry should be praying that the king doesn't do the same. If my son or my child, I couldn't have an intimate, private, one-to-one conversation with my child without the danger that they're going to be leaking it to the press for clicks or views. Especially if you're in a high-profile position like the monarch, you've got no choice but to cut off ties. It's as simple as. The way that Harry has treated the British people and the royal family is disgusting. You may be a Republican, you may be a monarchist, and that's besides the point of this video. It's about family respect and loyalty at the end of the day. Harry used to be loved by the British public, and the British public embraced Meghan as well. They didn't see her as any difference. The only difference was when the press were reporting that she started spitting her dummy out. I believe she was very disrespectful to the staffers in Australia on a royal visit, and the palace actually covered that up, but that's not actually been released. How many more incidents of this has happened that we don't know about? Meghan is not innocent. Harry's probably too dumb to realise that he's being played. And the king and the royal family have done the only thing that they can do, which is cut off all contact. If Harry wants to blame somebody for the fallout with his country and his family, he needs to look in the mirror. He's a petulant, spoilt brat. And I pray the king doesn't get back in touch. He is suffering from cancer. A lot of people may have a problem with the king, but on this particular issue you have to support the monarch in my view. Now, if you like this video, comment below and subscribe. If you think I'm being unduly harsh on the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, you let me know. If you think our imperial family should be doing the same as the Japanese imperial family and stripping Harry and Meghan of titles completely, let me know. I think we've been far too accommodating and kind. I appreciate your time and you have a good day. Thank you.